This video demonstrates how to create survey feature definitions in OpenRoads Survey if you don't have any. So I'm starting from scratch. I have no feature definitions, and I have an ASCII file that I want to bring in and have it, put tick marks and label the points and so forth for these two particular feature definitions, CLRD and EOP. So I'll go ahead and get started with first thing I need to do is go to GEOPAK, go to my user preferences, my feature preferences, and create an SMD file, or if I have one, use it. So in my case, I'm going to use the one I already have, edit SMD. It's blank. If I didn't have a blank one, I wanted to start blank, I could say file new. I already have one, so I can switch here now to edit and create a new item. I'm going to name the item CLRD. I could give it a description if I want. Center line of road. I can give it a point locator or a cell. In this case, I'm just going to choose a point locator plus, put it on a certain level. I have a level called survey point, and set that to by level and the weight to by level. I can set up the width of it and the scale at which it'll be that width and so forth. Label symbology, same thing. I want to plot the name, the elevation, and a comment, or the feature name if you CLRD if I don't have a comment. And I go through and set up the information for level, weight, and color here as well. So in this case, I have a level for the name. I'll set my color to by level, my weight to by level. I'll set my height and width to 7.5 at a 100 scale. I can set my justification. I can copy those settings and paste them in the settings for the other elevation and comment. Maybe I want to change the level for elevation. I can do that. Maybe make it a different level, even a different justification. Same with comment. Put that on a different level and a different justification. As far as how to position those labels around my point or my tick mark, I can use the scroll buttons here to move things around. So I'll set it up in that manner. If I want to draw a line between them, I can set up a level for the line. Do that by level and apply. So now I have that item. I go File, Save to save the SMD file, but I also need to save it or export it to an XML file. So in GEOPAK I need to save as XML, give it a name, click OK. It'll save it off as an XML file. At that point I'm done. I could go ahead and create the other feature as well if I wanted, but in this case I'm just going to back out. Now the next step is to go into the OpenRoads, so I bring up my Project Explorer. You can see I have that here, Project Explorer. It's the dialog with the tabs, so I have my Survey tab, my Civil Model tab, and my Civil Standards. I want to bring in feature definitions under Civil Standards. I have none at this point. I right click on feature definitions, I link survey feature definitions, I select the XML file, click OK. It should bring in my one feature. There it is, CLRD. Now if I go over to my survey tab, I'm going to bring in the survey just to see it. So I create a new field book. In that field book, I'll expand that. I have data files. I'm going to bring in a data file. So I right click on field book, load, file. The file type that I'm using is a comma delimited point number northern eastern elevation. That's this particular file here. Again, it looks like this in text format. So I select it, the text document, click open, and it brings it in. And you can see Where it couldn't find the feature, EOP, it put caution signs. Where it did find the feature, it's black, and it's created the symbology as such. So you can see in this case, I need to go back and do the same thing for my edge of pavement.